Shabbat Shalom. We welcome you to Congregation Beth Israel as together we enter into the spirit of the Sabbath, enjoying beautiful music, meaningful prayers, a beautiful message, a perfect way to enter the Sabbath spirit. Life and joy and peace await us. Welcome. Shabbat Shalom.
Good morning, Shabbat Shalom. We invite everyone to come and take their seats in our Gordon Chapel this morning. As we come together on this day, we are grateful for our day of rest, a day which provides us an opportunity to create a separation from all that may have occurred during the week and spend time in prayer and reflection, thanking God for all of the blessings we find in our lives. And on this Shabbat, we are especially grateful for the opportunity to celebrate with Dylan and his family as he is called to the Torah as a Bar Mitzvah. We're pleased to welcome his family and friends who have joined us. I invite each of you to take hold of our prayer book. Inside, you will find our prayers both in Hebrew and in English, as well as some transliteration on the page. In addition, you can find some commentary at the bottom of each page, which will further enhance your understanding of our prayers. I invite all of Dylan's friends also to participate fully in our service this morning by taking hold of our prayer book, by following our readings in Hebrew and in English, and especially for all of you and everyone here at this time, please to silence any cell phones that you may have brought with you. Please avoid using them during the service for any text messaging or picture taking, as it disturbs the sacred mood we wish to create and sustain throughout our time together here in the Gordon Chapel. Cantor will now begin as she sets the tone for our service.
Shabbat Shalom. We continue on page 74 with the singing of Ma Tovu. How fair are your tents, O Jacob, your dwellings, O Israel. Ma Tovu, Alecha Yaakov, Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Israel. Ma Tovu, Alecha Yaakov, Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Israel.
continue on page 87.
We seekers of God, how do we find you? In good deeds and in the study of Torah, and your search for us, you find us. In the bending of the knee, in the rigor of study, in the honesty of commerce, through a good heart, through decency, in respect, true fellowship, companionship, and love. Through truth and peace, in the no that is really no, and the yes that is really yes. Page 91. For our teachers and their students, and the students of the students, we ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say, Amen.
Amen.
And for those who study Torah, here and everywhere, may they be blessed with all they need, and let us say, Amen.
Amen.
We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say, Amen.
Amen.
Please turn to page 108 and rise for Bar Hill. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or uvarei hoshe, oseh shalom uvarei et hakol, hama'ir la'aretz veladarim alecha berachamim, uvtuvo mechadesh behol yom tamid, ma'aseh v'reishit, ma'rabu ma'asecha Adonai, kulam bechochma asita, mal'ah ha'aretz kinyaneha, tit baruch Adonai Eloheinu, Al sheva ma'aseh yadeha, ve'al me'orei or she'asita, yefa'aru ha'sela, or hadash al tzion ta'ir, v'nizkeh kulanu mehera le'oro, Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'me'orot. We continue on page 112. How deeply you have loved us, Adonai, our God, gracing us with surpassing compassion. On account of our forebears, whose trust led you to teach them the laws of life, be gracious to us, teaching us as well. O merciful one, have mercy on us by making us able to understand and discern, to heed, learn, and teach, and lovingly to observe, perform, and fulfill all that is in your Torah. Enlighten our eyes with your Torah. Focus our minds on your mitzvot. Unite our hearts in love and reverence for your name. Then we will never feel shame, never deserve rebuke, and never stumble. Having trusted in your great and awesome holiness, we shall celebrate your salvation with joy. Together, gather us in the peace from the four corners of the earth, and lead us upright to our land. For you, O God, work wonders. You chose us. Truly, you drew us near to your great name, that we might acknowledge you, declaring you one in love. Praise be you, Adonai, who chooses your people Israel in love. Baruch atah Adonai, haboher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava. Page 114. Shema Yisrael. Seated, page 116. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu ha'devarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shitecha b'veitecha u'v'lechtecha v'derech u'v'shokbecha u'v'kumecha u'kshartam le'od al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha Uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvishareha leman tiskeru Asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'item kedoshim le'Elohei ani Adonai Elohim me'eretz Mitzrayim Elohim ani Adonai Elohim. You shall love Adonai your God, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions, impress them upon your children, recite them when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on the doors of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall, and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohim Emet. Please turn to page 120. For us, this eternal teaching is true and enduring, beloved and precious, awesome, good, and beautiful. The God of the universe is truly our sovereign, the rock of Jacob, our protecting shield. God endures through all generations. God's name persists. God's throne is firm. God's sovereignty and faithfulness last forever. God's words live and endure, faithful and precious for eternity. From Egypt you redeemed us, freeing us from bondage. For that your beloved sang praise, exalting you. Your dear ones offered hymns, songs, praise, blessing, and thanksgiving to you as sovereign, the living and enduring God, high and exalted, great and awesome. God ever humbles the proud, raises the lowly, frees the imprisoned, redeems the afflicted, helps the oppressed, answering our people when we cry out. Praise to God Most High. Blessed is God and deserving of blessing. In great joy, Moses, Miriam, and Israel responded with song to you, all of them proclaiming. Rock of Israel, rise in support of Israel, and redeem Judah and Israel as you promised. Our Redeemer, Adonai Tsevaot, is your name. Blessed are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel.
We continue with Ha Tefillah, beginning on page 124 and continuing on page 126. Please rise.
Adonai sefatai tiftachu fi tehillatcha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch ata Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chastei Avot Ve'imahot, U'mevii Geula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch Ata Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah.
Page 128, we read together. You are forever mighty, Adonai. You give life to all. You sustain life through love, giving life to all. Through great compassion, supporting the fallen, healing the sick, freeing the captive, keeping faith with those who sleep in the dust. Who is like you, source of mighty acts? Who resembles you, a sovereign who takes and gives life, causing deliverance to spring up, and faithfully giving life to all. Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives life to all. Baruch Ata Adonai, Mechayeh Hakol. Please be seated. Page 132. Page 133, together. We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. Page 139, responsively. For the expanding grandeur of creation, worlds known and unknown, galaxies beyond galaxies, filling us with awe and challenging our imaginations.
Modim anachnu lach.
For this fragile planet Earth, its times and tides, its sunsets and seasons.
Modim anachnu lach.
For the joy of human life, its wonders and surprises, its hopes and achievements.
Modim anachnu lach.
For human community, our common past and future hope, our oneness transcending all separation, our capacity to work for peace and justice in the midst of hostility and oppression.
Modim anachnu lach.
For high hopes and noble causes, for faith without fanaticism, for understanding of views not shared.
Modim anachnu lach.
For all who have labored and suffered for a fairer world, who have lived so that others might live in dignity and freedom.
Modim anachnu lach.
For human liberties and sacred rights, for opportunities to change and grow, to affirm and choose.
Modim anachnu lach.
we pray that we may live not by our fears, but by our hopes, not by our words, but by our deeds. Blessed are you, Adonai, your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. Grant peace, goodness, and blessing, grace, kindness, and mercy to us and to all your people, Israel. Bless us, our Creator, all of us together, through the light of your presence. Truly, through the light of your presence, Adonai, our God, you gave us a Torah of life, the love of kindness, justice, and blessing, mercy, life, and peace. May you see fit to bless your people Israel at all times, at every hour, with your peace. Praised are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, hamivarech et amo Yisrael, ba shalom.
Shalom, Tova uvracha. Sim shalom, Tova uvracha. Chen v'chesed, v'rachamim.
We pause now for a moment of silent prayer. We continue now with the service for the reading of Torah on page 244. Ein kamocha ve'elohim Adonai ve'ein kama'asecha malchutcha malchut kol olamim umemshaltecha bechol dor v'ador Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yivarech et amo b'shalom. There is none like you among the gods, Adonai, and there are no deeds like yours. You are sovereign over all worlds, and your dominion is in all generations. Adonai reigns, Adonai has reigned, Adonai will reign forever and ever. Adonai will give strength to our people. Adonai will bless our people with peace. At this time, it's a pleasure to invite to the Bima to assist us in opening the doors of the Holy Ark, Jonathan and Carolyn Insel to take their places, and as well to invite Jessica and Wayne Kelly to take their place here at the Torah reading table, where you will help us undress the Torah in just a moment. As they make their way forward, we rise. Havu Godel Eloheinu Udnu Chavod La Torah. Let us declare the greatness of our God and give honor to the Torah.
Gadolul Adonai iti, uneromema shemo yachdav. Lecha Adonai hagidula v'hagivura, v'tiferet v'hanitzach v'hahod. Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz, ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz. Adonai HaMelech Yamid Naseh L'chol Rosh. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim ha'olam omed. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim ha'olam omed. Al haTorah v'al ha'avodah v'al gemilut chasadim. Al haTorah v'al ha'avodah v'al gemilut chasadim. Thank you. Thank you.
Our Torah reading today comes from the book of Exodus in the portion of Mishpatim, beginning in Exodus chapter 22, verse 20. And now for the honor of reciting the Aliyah, as we thank Torah for all of its gifts, we invite Maris and Rob Goldberg. Okay, Dylan, take your place right up here. And Matthew. There was another name.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Veger lo tone velo til hatsenu kigerim heitem be'eretz Mitzrayim kol amana ve'atom lo te'anun imane te'ane oto ki imtok yitzak elai shamoa eshma tzakato vehara api veharagti ethem beharev vehayu neshehem almanot uvnehem yetomim im kesef talve et ami et he'ani ima lo tiheye lo kenoshe lo tesimun alav neshe im havo tahbo sama re'eha adbo hashemesh teshivenu lo ki hi hesuto levada hisim lato le'oro bame yishkav vehaya ki yitzak elai veshamati ki hanunani.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Yamud, 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 David Rosh Bar Mitzvah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamivorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamivorach leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Elohim lo tekalo venasi ve'amha lo ta'or meleadha vedimaha lo taher behor baneha titen li kenta ase leshorha letzoneha shiva yamim yiheye im imo bayom hashmini tidno li ve'anshe kodesh tiheyun li uvasar basade shrefa lo tohelu la kelev tashlihun oto. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'hayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. And now for the honor of dressing the Torah, it's a pleasure to invite Greg and Sharon Goldberg to come forward.
This morning's Haftarah reading comes from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 34, verses 8 through 10. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar binvim tovim veratza vedivrehem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai haboher batorah uv'Moshe avdo uv'Yisrael amo uv'invi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. Page 48. Hadavar asher haya el Yirmeyahu me'et Adonai aharei kerot hamelech tzidkiyahu birit et kol ha'am asher birushalayim likro lahem teror leshalah ish et avdo ve'ish et shivhato ha'ivri ve'ha'ivriya hofshim levilti avod bam bihudi ahihu ish vayishme'u kol hasarim ve'ha'am asher ba'u vabri leshalah ish et avdo va'ish et shivhato hofshim levilti avod bam od vayishme'u vayishalehu. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, rock of all creation, righteous one of all generations, the faithful God whose word is deed, who creates by speaking, whose every command is just and true. For the Torah, for the privilege of worship, for the prophets, and for this Shabbat that you, Adonai, our God, have given us. For holiness and rest, for honor and glory, for everything, Adonai, our God, we thank and bless you. May your name be blessed forever by every living being. Praise to you, Adonai, for the Sabbath and its holiness. My Torah portion, Mishpatim, comes from the book of Exodus and translates from Hebrew to the word rules. This word in Hebrew also comes from the Hebrew root, which means to judge. This is a fitting name for this Torah portion because it is about laws on property and moral behavior. In this Torah portion, God gives Moses many of his commandments that the Israelites shall follow. There are commandments having to do with the treatment of slaves, the consequences of murder, kidnapping or cursing one's parents, the responsibilities of one person to another in cases of damage or neglect, and concern for the stranger of the poor. Moses later shares these laws with the Israelites and tells them that God expects them to follow them. All of the laws discussed in this parsha are either ethical or ritual. This means that they discuss how to live as a Jew with good moral values while still following Jewish traditions. The ritual laws have to do with not worshiping other gods, treating creatures with respect, and dietary laws. Some of these laws explain that whoever sacrifices to a god other than the eternal alone shall be banned. The ethical side of God's laws has to do with the consecration of food. Only after the first crop of the produce has been dedicated to God or the sanctuary may the rest be eaten. The same applies for animals and human beings. As I read the translation of Mishpatim, I think that one of the messages God wanted the Israelites to understand was how to have good morals all the time. Even though the laws that are listed in this Torah portion are strict, a lot of them have to do with being a good person. For example, God gives laws against killing people and hurting animals, acts that we know today are bad no matter what. The hope would be that the Jewish people as a whole have good ethics and moral values. As I become a bar mitzvah myself, I am learning what it means to not only be a good Jew, but also what it means to be a good member of my community. This directly relates to my efforts in my bar mitzvah project. Inspired by some of the same good morals and intentions that God had set out for the Israelites, I wanted to show concern for the stranger like in Mishpatim. After Hurricane Harvey destroyed many of my friends' homes, I decided that the best way I could help was to raise money. Thousands of people were displaced as their homes were flooded and water destroyed their belongings. My mom and I decided to create a GoFundMe page to raise money so that these families could replace a lost toy or item for their home. People donated money online that I used to help displaced families from Schlenker School, Beth Yeshurun Day School, Coulter Elementary School, and Maryland PVA School. We raised a total of $15,550 for students, families, and faculty, and used it to distribute a total of 311 $50 Target gift cards. I contributed $2,010, which is symbolic of the month and date of 2/10, February 10th, of my bar mitzvah. In addition, we collaborated with our family friend, Elliot Steinberg from Hartford, Connecticut. He contributed another 33 $50 Target gift cards that he had collected for his bar mitzvah project. During this process, I realized how people can be so generous, including people I didn't know and people I've never met. I received several thank you cards and emails. Here's an example. I am so impressed with what you did for your bar mitzvah project. You are truly a mensch. Your parents must be so proud. My house was flooded due to Hurricane Harvey, and my boys, 5 years old and 4 years old, had to throw away many of their beloved toys. This Target gift card will be used to get them something new to play with while they're displaced. Thank you again for bringing a smile to me and my boy's face. Reading this made me very happy to see how much the Target gift card meant to their family. I was excited to even make a small difference in the Harvey relief efforts. This experience helped me to realize that we are all one community and that it is important to help our neighbors, especially in time of need. We are much stronger when we work together. I am inspired by God's commandments in Mishpatim to show concern for the stranger, and by my experience throughout my bar mitzvah project to continue to help my neighbors and community for the rest of my life. God, may you watch over me, protect me, and help me continue to be a kind and giving person. Thank you to Rabbi Lyon, Rabbi Scott, Rabbi Foster, and Cantor Trumpeter for guiding me through this process. I would like to thank my amazing tutor, Rachel Weisblatt, for helping me prepare for my bar mitzvah. I want to thank my little sister, Brooke, for being the best sister. I have so much fun playing with you and enjoy making you laugh. Matt, you are an amazing brother. I really like watching Survivor and other shows with you. Mom, you do so much for me, and you always look out for me. Thank you for planning my bar mitzvah weekend. Dad, thank you for taking me to basketball games and always being there for me. It is always fun to talk about the latest sports news with you. I'm so fortunate to have all my grandparents here with me. I love you all. Lastly, I want to thank all my family and friends from near and far who are here with me to celebrate my bar mitzvah. I feel honored and appreciate that you all took your time out of your schedule to celebrate with me. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Okay, just don't go too far. Okay, perfect. Dylan, I want you to come and join me here on the bima, but this time you can just take a deep breath, relax. You've completed all of your tasks, and Dylan, as we spend a few moments here together, I want to reflect on what this process has meant for you. So we like to say that one doesn't have a bar mitzvah, one becomes a bar mitzvah. And you became a bar mitzvah a long time ago, back in the fall, when things weren't so great in our community, when you stood up and accepted the challenge and knew that you had to do something, and knew that as people around you were suffering, you were able to help and make a difference. And what you shared with us so moving, all of your generous contributions and your partnering with another student in Connecticut, is so telling of the person that you are. Sometimes we read Torah and we think, what's the point? It has nothing to do with my life. I don't really care. But you helped us understand that it has very much to do with your life, and in turn, all of our lives. Because what the Israelites were learning about in the book of Mishpatim were rules and guidelines and the foundation that would help them to create a society that would be based on rules, regulations, ethics, morality, and integrity, so that when they were in the promised land, the land of goodness with all of God's blessings, they would know how to act. Because sometimes we have to prepare for how to act when times are rough, to really know how to appreciate things when things are going well. Life is very unpredictable and unexpected. We can't always say, it's great, I have nothing to worry about, because we know very quickly how things can change. Dylan, one thing I've come to appreciate about you is that you have a lot of insight for a young person. You're what we might call an old soul. Your neshama is so rich, so full of spirit, so full of life, so full of that divine spark, that sometimes it takes others years to find you've already discovered at a young age. And I hope that as you have experienced this process of becoming a true, responsible young adult in our faith, you will continue to thrive on this. You will continue to embrace this heritage, this tradition, and take it with you wherever you go. You have wonderful leaders in your parents and your grandparents, your older brother. You continue to be a wonderful example for your younger sister. And all of your friends and community here to support you know that you really mean it. You don't just talk the talk, you actually walk the walk as well. And those partnering of two things is so very vital and critical. So I hope that you'll always look at our tradition and know that you have a very important and prominent place in it. You might put your own spin on it, and that's just fine. But the importance is that you feel close to it, you embrace it, you study it, and you help to share it with others. Dylan, we're very proud of all that you've accomplished today, and we look forward to seeing you in the future, because there's no telling where you might be able to go. We have some gifts for you today. No more gift cards, I promise. But we do have some very important gifts for you to enjoy. So this is a Kiddush cup. As you shared our blessing with us last night in front of the congregation, we know that wine is always a symbol of joy and gladness in our tradition, and we use it to help consecrate sacred moments, so that you should use it and lead it in your own home. We have your certificate of Bar Mitzvah that says you really did it. You were called to the Torah here at Congregation Beth Israel and chanted from the Torah portion of Mishpatim and taught us so much about all of the rules and regulations we find. And then we do have a voucher for you for $250 so that you can use it to apply to a trip to Israel you might take in high school or in college, sponsored by our Reform movement, which teaches us that certainly Torah is valuable, but what's even more exciting to see is the culture and language that thrives in Israel, and how young Israeli students your age continue to enjoy the same things, maybe even Survivor, and also their cell phones and many other things, telling us that the world is very, very small when we truly look out and care for each other. So Dylan, it's an opportunity and a special privilege now to bestow upon you, as you come into the center of the bima, face the Holy Ark, as the cantor and I bestow upon you the priestly benediction of old, that it may go well with you today and for all of your days to come. May God bless you and protect you. May God always be kind to you and show favor to you. May God grant you all that you wish for yourself, days to enjoy in health, happiness, mitzvah, and most importantly, in peace. Amen. Mazel tov. And now, as we return the Torah to the Ark, we invite Claire and Len Goldberg to assist us in opening the doors, and we rise. Yahallelu et Shem Adonai ki nishgav shemo levado. Let us praise the name of God, for God's name alone is exalted.
Eitz chaim hi lamachazikim bar v'tomecheha me'ushar deracheha darchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashua Kadesh yameinu k'kedem.
We turn now to pages 282 and 287 as we join together in our prayer of adoration, Aleinu.
Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Please remain standing. We turn now to page 294, and as we do, we call to heart and to mind all of our loved ones who have departed this earth and gone on to the peace of life eternal. And on this Shabbat, we especially think of those members of Dylan's family who are here with us today in spirit. Lovingly, we remember Mary Weinstein, Morris Weinstein, Lillian Insel, Ralph Insel, Lisa Insel, Molly Fogel, Morris Fogel, Fran Rosen, Joe Rosen, Abraham Goldberg, Michael Insel, Marilyn Mustin. In each of their honor and their memory, we join together now in the words of Kaddish. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabbah, v'yaman divrach hirtei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayei jechol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'yizman kariv yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'alam almei almaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei dekudesha b'richu. Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, damiran v'alma v'yimru amen. Hehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom miromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and bring comfort to all the bereaved among us, as together we say, Amen. Please be seated. At this time, our formal prayers have ended, but our blessings continue. And so, Dylan, I'd like you to come and join me here as we invite your parents, Maris and Rob, to share some personal words with you at this time. You have to really talk.
Dylan, I couldn't be more proud of you for the work that you did to reach this important milestone in your life. We all know that you are an extremely passionate person, passionate about basketball, that is. So I want to offer my prayers for you in terms that I think you will understand. I pray that you will be like Michael Jordan, and don't let temporary setbacks stop you from achieving your dreams. In his freshman year of high school, Michael Jordan did not make the varsity team. I pray that you will be like LeBron James and have self-confidence to do what is right for yourself, but also be a team leader. I pray that you will be like many, many NBA players by giving back to your community. Your Bar Mitzvah project was such a great start, and I pray that you will continue to help your friends, neighbors, and strangers in need. I pray that you will be like Amare Stoudemire, and you will continue to learn about your Jewish heritage and your place in the world. For those of you not familiar, Amare was not Jewish, but he closely studied his own ties to ancient Israel. He came to love Israel and observe many aspects of Judaism. I pray you will be like Chris Paul and Kobe Bryant. Be passionate, be dedicated, and find what you love to do in life. I pray you will be like Steve Kerr. He's the coach of the Warriors, who speaks out and speaks up when he thinks that people are not being treated with fairness and justice. And finally, I pray that you continue to be yourself. You're a good person, Dylan. You try to do the right thing, and you are a loyal friend. Your mom and I love you very much, and we pray we can help you to keep making good decisions and continue to grow as a person. We're so proud of you, buddy. Mazel tov.
Dee, we're so proud of you. You did it. We got here and you did it. You did it really well. Preparing for your bar mitzvah has been an enriching experience. You've opened your heart by helping hundreds of families who flooded and were displaced by Hurricane Harvey. May you continue to show kindness and selflessness, and let this experience guide you and remind you of the positive feelings associated with helping others and being part of a strong, vibrant community. Deep parenting doesn't come with a manual, and even as adults, we're a work in progress. I know that I need to have more patience and be a better listener and let you make mistakes, which will help you learn and grow. Know that when you fall down, we will do our best to be there to help guide and support you. The journey into adulthood won't always be easy, and you'll get disappointed. However, always do your best, try new things, take responsibility for your own happiness. When faced with difficult choices, remember, you are the one responsible for your behavior. Standing up for someone or something, even if unpopular, is a measure of strength. My creative writing professor, David Bosnick, wrote, "Your life is not determined by what has happened so far." We're excited for you, Dee, as you navigate through this journey. May God watch over you, give you strength as you experience multi-layered adventures, which will continue to shape you into the loving son, brother, and friend that you already are. We love you, Dee.
Stay here. Dylan, please move over into the center of the bima with your parents. We'd like to invite Matt to join us and Brooke, as well as any of the cousins who are here to come forward as we all rise and join together in our blessings over wine and challah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Share some. Share some. Lunch awaits for everyone in Wolf Tumim Hall. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you for joining us for this Shabbat service. We're so pleased that we can share the services through live streaming. You are a part of our congregational community. If you have a need to call or write us, we would love to hear you beyond this beautiful service so that we can continue to deepen our relationship and our connection as a caring congregational community. I wish you the very best as the week continues, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Shabbat Shalom.